a big part of my life was like when I went prison, and then that was very good because it taught me like discipline, to sit in like one room all day and stuff like that. So even when I started doing music after prison, it helped me sit in a studio all day and work or whatever. And it's the same with trading now because it helps me just like sit at home and trade. Like I was in a trade every single session. So Asia, London, New York, London close, I'd be in something. 24 hours a day, I'd just be there on my phone in something. And it's like, that's not profit. It never made me profitable. It made me like lose more and blow more accounts and stuff. I got to a stage where I'm just like, yo, I can't keep blowing these. This is just getting ridiculous. Let me just listen and try and see if what they're saying is the truth. And yeah, it's been the truth ever since.
The fact that you've only been trading for just over a year and you have 1.9 million in capital, that is like I think that's the biggest. And you're so chill and so humble about it. Like you just drop, yeah, I've got 1.9 mil capital. Like that's sick. Hey guys, and welcome back to another Bespoke Funded Trader podcast. And here today we are back with another trader who has recently received a payout here at Bespoke. So we're going to find out a little bit about his journey and how he made it to get a payout. So welcome.
Hi, you right?
How are you?
I'm alright, thanks. How you doing?
That's good. I'm good, thank you. So for the viewers at home, do you want to just give a quick introduction into who you are and where you're from?
Cool. My name's Beatz. I'm a music producer and a trader, and I'm from London.
Okay, so how did you get into trading from music?
Cool. I signed a deal and got a load of money for music, and I just low key started gambling. Yeah, so trading was kind of like just fun at the time.
Okay, so how did you find out about the whole world of trading?
I knew about it through like crypto futures or whatever, but that was too like volatile. So I just thought, let me try like FX. So I signed up to like some signals groups and shit, and made some money, but lost it all in like the same week and shit. And yeah.
So have you ever like done any education on trading, like learned how to analyze charts?
Yeah, I done.
How was that whole
after
journey?
the signals group journey and all that? One of my friends recommended me to ICT. So I started watching ICT 2022 Mentorship, whatever. And then, from there, I just started to get a bit better and stuff.
Okay, so would you say that your strategy is based around ICT models?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long ago was it when you actually found out about trading?
I've only been trading like maybe like a year and like 2-3 months or something.
Okay, you know what? I think that's probably the quickest I've heard from someone that I've personally spoken to who has found out about trading, started learning, and then made it to payout stage.
Yeah.
Usually it takes like a good few years.
Yeah,
like,
that's what
just learning.
always see. Yeah, everyone's journey's taken years, but I don't know. I mean, it might have been. I think because I got my first payout like 3 months into trading.
That's
like
crazy.
Like a year ago. But then I just like after that I was just blowing account after account after account, and it took me like a whole another year to get another payout.
Okay.
But now I'm consistently like getting payouts and stuff. Yeah.
That's good. Would you say that it's been difficult mentally, or have you just been able to kind of just breeze through and not really?
Nah, it's definitely been difficult mentally. Definitely. Like I'm just blowing account after account. Like before I started getting payouts recently, I was like 20k down on accounts and challenges and shit.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm back net positive now.
Okay.
From like the last 2 months of payouts.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I think that's an important thing to mention as well. The fact that you say like you were negative from just the challenge fees.
Yeah.
So I think that's the thing that a lot of people don't speak about, is the fact that the challenge fees that you're paying initially in the beginning stages, that's technically an investment, because you know that you're investing this money to hopefully get funded and then make it to payout stage to get that back. But people don't talk about the process in actually becoming funded, and the fact that you may go through a lot of accounts before you actually get to the funded stage.
Yeah.
And then once you get to the funded stage, it's like you're then trying to claw back the profits. So you're not actually in profit until you've paid back what you paid from those challenge fees.
Yeah.
So I think that is one thing that people don't really talk about, and kind of put it into perspective, that the fees that you're paying are initially investments to the bigger goal of actually getting funded and getting payouts.
Yeah, no, facts.
So yeah, that's a massive thing to mention. Like I said, that I don't think people talk about. Do you feel like you've ever gone through anything in your life away from trading? Obviously, you say you've done the music, so we'll get into that as well. I think that's really interesting. But have you ever had any significant experience that you can kind of draw on in your life where it's kind of molded you into the character needed to be a consistently profitable trader? So away from trading.
Kind of, yeah. Like a big part of my life was like when I went prison, and then that was very good because it taught me like discipline, to sit in like one room all day and stuff like that. So even when I started doing music after prison, it helped me sit in a studio all day and work or whatever. And it's the same with trading now because it helps me just like sit at home and trade and all that stuff. Because before I used to just be out and about all day, up to no good sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I was just young, just selling drugs, whatever, hanging out on the ends, whatever, and yeah, just ended up going to prison, whatever, and then just came out. I had a daughter, and I just thought, yo, I need to sort my life out, sort of thing.
Okay. Would you say that experience kind of made you who you are today? Like,
Yeah,
do you think if you went through that, you'd be the same person that you are today?
No, 100%. If I didn't go to jail, I don't know where I'd be right now. That was the eye opener to like, I don't want to come back here.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So did you come out of prison and go straight into music?
Yeah, like I jumped back on the road for like a couple of months, and then about 3 months or something, I was just like, yo, this is dead. And then, yeah, I started like making beats and stuff.
That's cool. How did you get into that?
My brother does music and stuff, so
Okay.
it's always been around me. So it was just like, and then when I was chatting to him from prison and stuff, he was just like, yeah, all that stuff you're doing is dead. Just come to the studio or whatnot. So yeah, I kind of owe that to my brother for real.
I love that. I think that's so cool as well. Like, music is something that I've always been interested in. Like I always say, like if I didn't go into, I did law at uni, and then just fell into trading. I always said that if I didn't do that, then I would have loved to do something like in the music industry.
Okay.
Like not music myself, but
Yeah.
like some kind of management or like just some kind of like behind the scenes thing for music. So it's really cool to talk to someone that is in that actual industry. So when it comes to music and trading, do you think that they're both kind of relatable? Like you say, like the discipline element of being able to sit there and sit in a studio all day and kind of let those creative thoughts flow. And then obviously sitting on the charts all day, you have to kind of wait for that perfect setup. Do you think that kind of goes hand in hand, or is it like two completely different worlds?
Nah, it definitely goes hand in hand because music is a gamble. Trading is a gamble. So it's just like it's the same thing. That's why even like when I was blowing challenge after challenge, it just reminded me of like when I was making music for months and making no money and going up and down and just investing into a dream sort of thing. So it was kind of like the same thing when I was blowing all these challenges and shit. That I was like, that one day it would just like make sense.
Yeah.
That's what happened with me and music.
Yeah. I was going to say that actually. So we've recently connected with an artist as well from London, and he kind of relates it in the same kind of way as well. But his thing is, he knows that eventually he can make a lot more money from trading than he ever probably could with music.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
Big facts, yeah.
Yeah.
Big
So
facts.
it's crazy the fact that like music is it's so up there in the world of like everyone kind of wants to be like an artist doing some kind of music thing because people see like the luxury life when it comes to music.
Yeah.
But no one actually talks about the struggle of music.
Facts. The
And I
struggle
think-
of music's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I asked about how is it like relatable, because it seems to me like it is, because you can be trading for years and not making anything. You can be making music for years and not making anything.
it's literally,
but then you
yeah.
have that like one hit, that one trade that just like it changes everything.
Yeah, literally. Like, I would definitely agree that they're both like hand in hand sort of thing, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. So is there anything that you still struggle with as a trader? Obviously, you say you've only been trading for just over a year. Is there anything that you still really struggle with? And if there is there any advice that you could give to someone sat at home watching this who might be struggling with the same kind of thing?
Yeah, with trading, like I thought it was all about like a setup and all that and having your setup, whatever. And it is to a degree, but the main thing is risk management. That's the main thing, because like I went from blowing an account in a day to doing nearly the max drawdown to now I only trade like 1%, 2% in a day, like 1% on one trade. If loses, I would might trade 1% again. But because of that, I'm not like my equity curve isn't seeing those crazy dips down like it used to before. So I'll definitely say it's risk management is very important. And I've got a mentor who helped me with that, called NBB Trader. I'm not sure if you know him, whatever, but he's been on like Riz and all that. But yeah, I'm in his mentorship, and so when I do dumb shit, I send it to him, and then he just tells me the realness of it. Like, he just tells me, like, you need to fix up, stop doing this.
Shit.
Yeah, he's just saying, because you got money already, you're just blowing these challenges and not really deep in what you're doing, whatever. And then, so once, like, after, because I took a break from, like, December to June, and I started again in June, and then I got, like, 2 funded accounts kind of quick, blew them instantly, and then he was on my case, and then ICT done a space, and he was just like, take this shit like a business, do things properly, whatever. And that kind of space kind of changed everything. Changed my whole outlook on everything. So I started like not over risking and revenge trading and all that stuff. I just stopped doing all of that, just listen to what they're saying, and I'm starting to actually see profitability and stuff. So yeah. Because before I was kind of listening to them and just freestyling, doing my own thing, thinking I know it.
I know best.
Yeah, and
ego.
It just didn't work. Like, I'll just be real, it didn't work. So now I'm just listening to, like, because my mentor says go for 1 to 2s, whatever. And so even if I go for 1 to 2 and I get it and the market carries on another 50 pips, like, I don't give a fuck no more. Whereas before, like, I'd be re-entering and doing all sorts of shit.
I could have made that.
Yeah. And just like calming down, like not over trading as well. Over trading is a big thing I think people go through, and I used to go through it a lot because I was in a trade. You can ask my girl, like, I was in a trade every single session. So Asia, London, New York, London close, I'd be in something. 24 hours a day, I'd just be there, I'm on my phone in something. And it's like, that's not profit. It never made me profitable. It made me like lose more and blow more accounts and stuff. So nowadays I'm like, probably like 2-3 trades a week. Some weeks I won't even trade. Like if it's like last week, I didn't even trade. It was just looking shit.
So you're very more disciplined and laid back with it now.
Yeah, literally. Like I don't know. My headspace is just in a different space since the ICT space, and my mentor just got onto me, sort of thing.
I love that. So it was literally just from listening to one ICT space. Yeah. And it was like something just clicked.
Because I just got funded. I had 2 funded accounts. I blew them. Then he done the space. I just got funded again as I'm listening to the space. It's like Saturday. I'm about to go crazy on Monday when the market opens. And ICT just said, nah, he just put me in my place. And then that's when it all just like started to click, and I started to really see like gains and profitability and stuff.
I love that. And I think that's an important point to touch on as well, the fact that you not only have a mentor, but the fact that you're listening to him as well. So I think there's 2 things that we can talk about there. One being the importance of having a mentor.
Yeah.
And then the other being the ego and the fact that you say you have this mentor in place, but I know for a lot of people, even people that I mentor, you'll tell them something, but because their ego is so driven, like that is taking up prime space right now, they won't listen, and they will just be like, no, I know what I'm doing, I'm right, and they just won't listen. Do you feel like it was like you've had a bit of a battle with the ego to get over that and listen to your mentor?
I had to completely just drop it. I had to completely just start again, like I don't know anything, and just listen to exactly and just do what they're saying, sort of thing. And that's when everything changed. But I was that student that just half listened and done my own thing, whatever, but the results were just blowing accounts. So I realized I got to a stage where I'm just like, yo, I can't keep blowing these, this is just getting ridiculous. Let me just listen and try and see if what they're saying is the truth. And yeah, it's been the truth ever since. Yeah,
I think that's such an important point, because I think when it comes to trading, I always say any of us who get into trading, we all have some kind of ego, because the fact that we want to step away from the norm of what we're taught of, like, go and get a job and work a 9 to 5, work your way up, blah blah blah, become management, all of that kind of shit that we obviously don't want. I think we all struggle with some kind of ego element, because we know we want more from life and we know that we're going to get it, but it's still a battle of, okay, but we need to actually listen to someone, and we're not in full control, and allow someone to teach us. But because I think we're all kind of independent thinkers, and we all think that we're right. So dropping that ego to allow someone else in to actually like change something in our brain, I think it's a battle that pretty much every trader
I would agree. I think
through.
Everyone's going through it right now, but it's like the best thing to do is just listen to the pros. Like ICT is giving out free content, free spaces, whatever. Just like, I don't really watch the content as much no more because I'm not really like trying to learn anything new. But it's like, he's more of like a coach now, where he just like on a Saturday just tells you to behave yourself on Monday type shit. So yeah, I really think everyone should listen to him and find a good mentor, not like these Lamborghini guys, like someone normal, whatever. And yeah, just start like listening and locking in, and they will see results if they do them sort of things.
Yeah, I love that as well. Don't listen to the Lambo guys.
Yeah, there's too many Lambo. I got caught up in that too. Like,
I think we all do, don't we?
Yeah.
I think that is how majority of people get into trading, because they're like, they see the Lambos, like the lifestyle, like, yeah, I'm gonna be rich, like get one funded account, that's it, I'm rich. But then you soon face the reality of like that. It's not that.
It's not that at all.
Yeah, facts. Do you think coming into this industry, because you're quite fresh into the industry, would you say that it's hard to navigate who to go to for education and mentorship? Like when you've got these lifestyle guys that are showing this lavish lifestyle of what we want, but then the people who are the actual real educators don't really show that.
Yeah.
Do you think it's hard to find a mentor in this kind of space?
Nah, because even before I found NBB, I joined a next guy's mentorship. You know, Omar Agagi owns SFT.
Yeah.
So he's, after I found ICT, he's who I really went to next. So I joined his like mentorship, but it wasn't really a mentorship. It was more like a course. And then, but he would like, I saw him on Twitter. He would just call the market before it happened, and then it would happen. And then he started posting live videos of like him in a trade, him saying he doesn't want to see like this invalidation here, whatever. So that all that sort of stuff, like his thing was just straight trading based. He didn't show a car or Rolex or anything. So it's not easy to find a good mentor, but there's a lot of guys out here that are not doing the life stuff and are actually real traders trying to like teach and whatever. And if you have to pay, you have to pay. Like that's just life, innit? You have to invest in what you want to do, sort of thing.
So for anyone that's at home, because I think at the moment it's like a very hot space for new gurus and educators to come into the space. For people that are new coming into the space, what would you say, like what would your tips be to find the correct mentor that's going to teach you and not just post Rolexes and shit?
You want to find consistency, because like we have guys like me who started getting payouts 2 months ago and they've got courses and shit. Like I'm not doing that, but there's other guys who get one payout and now they're selling a course. Like that's bullshit. You need to find someone who's been at least consistently doing their thing for 6 to 12 months or something, and yeah, just someone who's more focused on just trading and not lifestyle and all that stuff, and that will help, because most of them guys are more like really traders or whatever, whereas the other guys are like more like marketing traders or whatever you want to call them, marketers,
Professional marketers.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's down to that. So I would say definitely just look out for people who are just like been consistent for a while and like have good people are saying good things about them on Twitter, etc. Whatever. And yeah, you should be alright, because there's a lot of like mentors out there who are actually good. Like because even free content on Twitter, like I follow a lot of guys who trade and whatever, and like, even the free content you can actually go crazy on too.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's great advice. Because I think it is, at the moment, it's a struggle for people that come to me and ask about like mentorship and education and stuff. Everyone will always mention the same like group of people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just like steer away from that, because that is just giving the wrong impression. And I think if you come into trading and think, yeah, I'm going to get rich and I'm going to get rich quick, that is just an absolute disaster.
Yeah, you're gonna,
because it's not that.
It's gonna go very bad. It's
yeah.
gonna go very bad if that's your expectations. It's more like with me at the start, it was like that, but then I kind of like started loving trading, and I wanted to like just learn how to trade. It wasn't even about like the money. It was just learning how to trade, and since I've like learned how to trade, that's when I've been like scaling up, like the AUM or whatever you call it and shit.
Okay, I like that. So what does day-to-day life look like in your life now? So now you're funded, you're doing music, like what is a day in your life like?
Right now I'm on a music break. I just had a son. He's he's 5 months today, so I've been on a break since he's been born. So I wake up for like London. He's probably awake crying, my girl's awake looking after him, whatever. I'm trading, and yeah, just like being a dad. I'm just at home right now with more time, just like trading, being a dad sort of thing.
Okay,
I ain't really been in the studio in like 6 months or something.
I love that. So would you say trading has kind of given you that freedom to be able to just be at home, kind of trade when you want, do what you want?
Yeah, because I'm a guy, like, I don't really like, for say, like, with most businesses, you have to meet humans to, like, exchange and get money or whatever. And I'm not, like, I'm over that, because I've done that through music or whatever. And it's like, it's kind of long, because even with music, like, I might make a beat for someone. They might like it, but their manager or their friends might not. And then you do a session, 10 hours, whatever, and then nothing comes of it. And it's just like, it's a really big gamble. So with trading, I prefer it, because I'm just like, it's just me and my phone, innit? I don't trade on a computer or nothing. It's just me and the phone.
Don't have to deal with humans.
Yeah, I don't have to deal with nobody. No one's late. Like, I'm not in the studio waiting for 2 hours for someone to come and all that shit. So yeah, I'm really liking trading at the moment.
I love that. I think that, again, that's a really common theme of, like, people, us as traders, we just don't like humanity. We just like being inside with our phone or computer and having, like, not having to talk to anyone. I think that is a very common trait. We're all, like, antisocial.
Nah, I definitely agree. Yeah, it was hard, like, trying to be sociable with music and stuff, and it was hard. Yeah, it was hard. Not really feeling it.
I can imagine. It sounds like a lot of people pleasing as well.
Yeah, and licking arse. Yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah, okay.
It's not where, like, in England anyway, because I've got songs out in America and stuff. They make good money, but in England, nah, it's not worth the hassle.
Yeah,
the risk to reward ain't worth it. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like I said, the artist that we're connected with now, he says, like, the money in the UK to make for music, like, it's just not there. But you go to America and it's like everything you do is like 10 times bigger.
Yeah, literally that. Literally, there's scenes growing over here in England and stuff, but it's just not quite there to, like, hold my pockets right now. Yeah,
that makes sense. He was saying as well about like making money from Spotify, how it's like, it's stupidly hard to make any type of revenue from Spotify.
It definitely is, but I'm a producer, so for rappers it's kind of a bit more easier, because they kind of I'm a producer, so we don't make
completely different.
The money, rappers are making okay money right now, so it would probably take the producers like another 5-10 years to start. Yeah, so it's long.
So I would have thought it would be the other way around.
Yeah, no, it's not.
No, that's crazy.
Because everyone's like, the rapper has like tours and everyone's coming to listen to like the rapper.
Which you kind of make the beat. That's it. Like, you're just
you're kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, what has your experience been like with Bespoke?
I think Bespoke was great. I can't lie. I'm fucking with them. I'm about to cut more accounts. Okay. Everything. I got my payout on, like, it wasn't late. It was like a day or two. It was like a day and a half after the request date, which is kind of like more. It's kind of early. Yeah. In the prop space, that's kind of like quick. So yeah, everything was good. I got my refund. I have no issues, no problems. No, I'm not getting slipped to hell or nothing. Yeah, so
that's good.
I'm good. Yeah,
that's what we want to hear.
Because at the moment, I'm getting slipped by a few prop firms, but
really,
yeah, since I started getting payouts and shit. But
since you started getting payouts,
yeah, everything was fine before I was getting payouts. But yeah, like, when I'm blowing the accounts and stuff, my spreads were excellent.
I bet it's all in line, isn't it?
Yeah, it's excellent. Yeah. But now it's getting crazy.
That's really strange.
But I'm gonna message some CEOs and tell them it's nothing personal. But you lot need to get me off that band. Up. Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy. Well, it's good to know that everything is okay with Bespoke and having no issues there.
Yeah, and it's weird because I found Bespoke through all the ongoing issues and whatever. And the backlash. That's how I found Bespoke. But that was like the promotion for me to buy in, because everyone's saying this, that, the other, but I'm seeing payouts as well. So it's just like, it's all confusing. So I've clocked a lot of men are cheating on this trading stuff, and they're trying to make companies look worse than it is or whatever. But yeah, I don't really feel it.
You know what? It's actually refreshing to hear. I know for us and obviously everyone else that's here listening, I think that is very refreshing to hear, because obviously as a prop firm, when there are negative people online, that obviously it looks bad on us. But for people to be able to see through it and understand that things are happening to these people because they are breaching T's and C's, it's not because you're profitable and now we don't want to pay you.
But it's just, I think it's logical, because, but I don't know, because I get payouts and I've had payouts before, whatever, like, I've never had a problem with anything I see on Twitter. Like, I've never had that. So it's just like, when I'm seeing that and people are known for cheating or whatever, or known for doing dodgy stuff, and then they're posting up, oh, this, that, the other. When I see it, I just see, oh, you're cheating. You're doing some dodgy stuff, and you've been caught, and now you're trying to do the whole, I've got presence on social media, let me, sort of thing, where, like, anyone with sense will see through that sort of thing and see that. Because if, like, I'm seeing a guy saying you lot never paid them out 20 grand or some shit, but then you lot paid another guy like 120 grand. So it's just like, bro, like, something's not adding up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. I was going to say as well, like, obviously there has been a lot of negative stuff online, but you actually found us from that and, like, still put your trust in us. And obviously now it's paid off because you've got a payout.
Well, that's why I only brought a 100k account, because I thought, let me just test it
just
out.
In case.
Test the waters. But yeah, the waters is clean over here. It's good.
I love that. But yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, so you came across us through all this negative stuff.
Yeah.
But what made you still want to go ahead with us?
Because I'm seeing all of this stuff, and then I'm going on Discord and I'm just seeing payout after payout after payout. And I'm like, this can't be Photoshop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people are not just going to be in there posting fake payouts, whatever. So it's just like, I just saw through it. I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna test the waters and see what's going on over there, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And everything's been fine. I don't know. Most of these cheaters are on like MT5, innit? So yeah, I hate MT5.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me
I hate it. So I just,
you know, you're the first person that I've met that I hate MT5 with a passion.
Yeah, Alphas with MT5, I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, it's annoying,
I don't know what it is about. Like, it's not that much different. I don't think, but there's just something about it that I just can't take to with MT5.
The only thing, they got one feature where you can close everything at once. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can close like all your running trades at once. That's the only thing. But everything else about MT5, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like MT5 either. But I think for me, I've been trading for 8-9 years now.
Okay,
so when I first came into it, it was only MT4.
Oh, okay.
I think because I'm used to MT4,
yeah,
I'm just stuck in MT4 now. But I hate MT5 as well. Really
so
strange.
I see a lot of most of the guys cheating are on like MT5.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see a guy complaining about payout denial or this, that, the other, and they're showing their thing, and I see MT5, it just certifies it for me. Yeah, like that
You're
they're
cheating.
up to no good.
You're using MT5, you're cheating.
Literally.
Yeah, that's funny. So, for the last question, we have a theme where we ask a question from the previous interview that we've done.
Yeah.
So, your question is from a guy called Vineth, who I actually interviewed on Zoom a few days ago. So, the question is, I'm going to kind of make my own spin on this a little bit. So, is there any time when you've spent your entire either profit split or profit from a particular trade on a friend or family member? And if so, how did you do that and why?
Yeah, there has recently, still like about 2 months ago, I got 8k payout from TFT, and then me and my girl just went nuts because I've been grinding for time to get a payout, whatever. So yeah, and then I had another payout. I think because I got 2 TFT accounts, I had another payout pending anyway for like 5k. So I blew most of that 8k literally, but yeah, it felt good. I needed like new stuff and buy stuff for my son and the house and stuff.
I love that.
And the family, and my daughter and shit.
I love that. I think it's important as well when you are a trader, because it's obviously for you, I think you've had it quite easy compared to a lot of people that I've spoken to. You've managed to come in and kind of make money straight away, kind of off the bat. But I think for a lot of people, trading, it's so tedious, and you're sat there at the charts all day, like you're risking capital, you're risking your mental health each trade you're placing because it's so stressful. So I think when you do get a nice payout, obviously it is nice to have that kind of blowout and just enjoy what you've
you have to enjoy it.
For.
You can't just, like, a lot of traders are sitting at home all day, just going crazy, and it's not good.
Yeah.
You gotta get your payouts, enjoy yourself, go out, go to the gym, or do something. Go do something.
Do you invest any as well, or do you just kind of, right, I've got the payout, I'm gonna...
Yeah, if I get a payout, I buy challenges. So like right now I'm on like 1.9 in capital.
That's amazing.
So I'm gonna try because I'm not gonna trade December, because December last year is when I blew loads of accounts.
Okay, that makes
So I
sense.
know what December's like and August. So yeah, I'm not trading in December. So I'm gonna buy a few more challenges, and then whatever I've got by December, like the end of November, I'm done, and I'm just gonna focus on funded for next year.
I love that.
And stop the challenges. Yeah.
You know
'Cause-
what? Also, the fact that you've only been trading for just over a year and you have 1.9 million in capital,
Yeah.
that is, like, I think that's the biggest.
Yeah, nice. I don't
That
even
I've
know how I
heard.
got here. It's just the copy trader.
And you're so chill and so humble about
Yeah.
it. Like, you just drop, yeah, I've got 1.9 mil capital. Like, that's sick.
Yeah, no, because there's always people doing better than me and stuff. So there's nothing to brag about really.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I'm just trying to be consistent and be a trader, innit? Literally.
Yeah, I think I think that's amazing. Like, hats off to you.
Yeah, thank you.
To have 1.9, like, it takes people the amount of time that you've been trading for to get that kind of capital once they are consistent. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the fact that you've done it, you started learning how to trade just over a year ago, and you're now 1.9 million funded. Like, that is, like I say, I don't think I've heard of anyone that's come into it that quick.
What I do is I'm very good with the challenges.
Okay.
Like I'm very patient. I'm very slow with it now. I can take my time, and with the no time limit, etc., it's even better now. But like I'm very strict and disciplined with the challenges. So even like my little trick, when I get my funded account, I connect it to a challenge.
Okay.
And that's how I've got all my payouts so far. Because with the challenge, I'm very good at the challenge at the moment. Like I'm very strict and disciplined. I don't go tilt and go crazy or anything. So I always, like, with a challenge, I'll connect it with a funded account. I'll connect it to a challenge, and then I'll start the challenge, whatever, get like maybe 2-3 and then I'll wait for my payout and disconnect it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's literally how I've been. So I'll have like 4, 5, 6 funded accounts connected to like one challenge, and I only trade. I buy like 200-300k challenges, but when I'm doing that, I have to buy 100k challenge.
Okay.
Because I'm like, I know the maths psychologically with 100k. Like if I'm in drawdown or whatever, it's fine. If I'm in drawdown in the trade or whatever, like, and seeing the numbers, it's fine. Because I got like a 300k account, and when you're in like 0.5% drawdown in a trade, the numbers
It
is
looks
crazy.
completely different.
So I don't look at none of them accounts. I just literally look at like my 100k account that I'm doing a challenge at the time, and that's how I like trade everything.
I think that is really good advice, actually, for people that are watching at home. If you're comfortable trading on a certain size account, when you buy the new challenge account that's maybe bigger, just don't even look at it. Like, connect it to a copy and just don't even look at it.
I was looking at it, but it was like you think you're more down than what you are when it's like you're only 0.5 down, but on the bigger accounts, the numbers it's too much. So I would advise that too, yeah, for sure, because I'm not good at it at all.
I was gonna say, do you think if you weren't connecting it, you would still be able to?
No.
You would still be the funded what you are.
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah, copy trader changed my life.
That is mad.
Copy trader, yeah, literally.
That is mad. I love that.
But copy, it has goods and bad sides. Like before, I was like serious. I had like 3 100k accounts connected to a copy trader, blew it in one day.
And that's all 3.
Yeah, all 3 accounts.
Yeah.
So, but I learned my lesson from that. So I don't do any. That was before, when I was like more gambling than actually like trading.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. So
because you're funded so much as well, do you tend to risk a lot less now? Or is it still around the same?
It depends how I feel. If it's like, because recently DXY has been trending. So in conditions like, except for last week, but yeah, in conditions like this, I'm comfortable like risking like 1% on my funding.
Okay.
But like if I was to trade like a week like last week or whatever, I would definitely minimize the risk, sort of thing.
Very
But
volatile.
with the funded accounts, I don't really trade them much. I'll try like, yeah, get like 2 3 get a payout and chill, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot of the consistent traders that I speak to. That is what they aim for: 2-3%, get a payout, and then
Yeah, I'm not aiming for no leaderboards or nothing. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, that's
because
ego,
my mentor
isn't
told me
it?
get more capital instead of pushing that 100k account crazy. He said just get more capital and you can do less percent and make more money. So I just listened to that. Yeah. And that's how I done it.
I think that makes a lot of sense, and I do agree that is probably the best way to stay consistent.
Yeah.
Not let ego get in the way, not let greed get in the way.
Yeah.
Because I think if you're aiming...
Greed. I used to try to get 1 to 10s every trade and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I wasn't, yeah, like it's not.
And then you're holding trades for longer.
Yeah,
Like, you're being nice
overnight
profit,
and
and you're like,
rollover.
why didn't I just close that trade?
Yeah, like it's not. So now it's just straight, get in 1 to 2 TP set, I'm gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. I think that is great advice. Like, just get your payouts and just keep it moving.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I agree. But it's been really interesting talking to you. I don't think I haven't spoken to anyone that's doing music. I think you're probably the most funded that we had. I'm not sure if Raihan, the last in-person podcast that we did, I'm not sure if he was funded as much as you are. I think you're the most funded that we've spoken to, which is weird because you're the person who's been trading the least.
Yeah, I saw the Euro Trader guy's interview.
Yeah.
Big up him. He's sick.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah,
he's amazing. Raihan is. But yeah, I think you and him are probably on par with the amount of funding that you've had.
Okay.
But he has a really long story of like what he's been through.
Yeah, that interview was crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
he's
For
done
him
a lot.
to still be here and trading, I got to take my hats off to him.
Absolutely. He's in Dubai now.
Okay, yeah, good.
Living his life.
I ain't got Dubai money yet, but from trading, but we there soon next year or something.
Yeah, he's on holiday there at the moment. So yeah, it's interesting to see like the fact that you haven't been trading for that long and you've got one of the biggest amounts of capital that I've spoken to.
Yeah, it's all down to just, I'd say, just discipline and listening and, like, treat this like a business, like, for real. And that's why, like, over trading and doing better, you can't do that in one day. You can't make all these financial decisions in one day. You're going to go crazy, sort of thing.
I agree. But no, it's been great talking to you. Thank you so much for coming down. I know you've come we're in Manchester at the moment. You've come all the way from London. Yeah. So thank you so much for coming. I'm in the middle, so whichever way I go, it doesn't really matter. I'm from the Midlands. But no, thank you so much for coming on. I've really enjoyed it. And yeah, so guys, as always, I hope you've enjoyed this conversation. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe and hit that bell so you do not miss any more of our interviews, and we will be back again very soon.